History is written in the light, but its deepest truths are often preserved in the shadows. Some stories were forgotten, some were erased, and some were buried because the living feared the dead. Welcome to the Tamas Archive. Imagine dying. You are buried with honor. Your family mourns the loss, and your followers believe your story has reached its quiet end. Then, months later, powerful men arrive at your grave. They dig up your body, dress your decaying corpse in royal robes, and place you on a throne. An entire courtroom gathers. Judges and priests take their places. Crowds watch closely, and a rotting corpse is officially put on trial. The Cadaver Synod of 897 AD is a matter of historical record, a political event that took place in the heart of Rome. The trial of a deceased pope was a highly calculated event, demonstrating the lengths a society will go to when power is used to weaponize a corpse. The year is 897 AD. Europe is fractured, and Rome is a deeply unstable city where noble families fight for influence in the streets. In this era, the Pope does not simply lead a faith. He possesses power to influence kings, decide who rules, and crown emperors. Navigating this treacherous political chessboard is Pope Formosus. He serves the church for years, building a reputation as a highly intelligent and skilled diplomat. In 896 AD, Formosus dies. His body is buried in the earth, but his passing creates a dangerous power vacuum in the heart of Rome. Eventually, a man named Stephen VI seizes the papacy. Belonging to a rival faction, the new pope seeks total revenge against the dead man's allies. In a city where religion and politics overlap completely, a lasting victory requires the total erasure of a predecessor's legacy. 9 months after his burial, shadowy figures are sent into the night to dig into the grave and retrieve the corpse of Formosus. The decaying body is carried into a church, dressed once again in the heavy silk of sacred papal vestments, and propped up in a chair. The living pope, Stephen VI, stands before the rotting body and shouted accusations of illegal ambition and betrayal at a silent skull. To complete the procedure, a terrified living deacon is assigned to stand beside the corpse. He is forced to speak and answer the charges on behalf of the dead man. The sheer absurdity of the trial is deliberate. It is a terrifying spectacle designed to visually assert absolute dominance over the city of Rome. To understand the trial, we have to look past the grotesque courtroom and examine the political machinery that required it to happen. The true engine driving the event is a battle between noble families. They are fighting over one supreme prize, the Holy Roman Empire. Pope Formosus supported Arnulf of Carinthia, a decision that created unforgiving enemies across the continent. Through this trial, Stephen VI launched a calculated strike against the entire political faction that Formosus had once led. The trial concludes with a predetermined guilty verdict. Formosus's papal acts are cancelled, his decisions invalidated, and his sacred robes are violently stripped from his frame. The punishment extends to physical mutilation. Executioners sever the 3 fingers the dead pope had used to give blessings. The Cadaver Synod is an act of political terror. The rule's action sends a clear message to every bishop and rival. If a pope can be dragged from the earth and mutilated, absolutely no one is safe. The final insult arrives when the body is dragged through the dirt streets of Rome and callously thrown into the Tiber River. Stephen VI intended the trial to instill perfect fear. Instead, the sheer brutality of the act deeply horrified the citizens. Even by the standards of the Middle Ages, a line had been crossed. Rumors spread that divine punishment would follow. Public anger rapidly surges, sparking a chaotic uprising in the streets that shifted the political tide. The architect of the trial faced a rapid downfall. Stephen VI lost his political support, was stripped of power, thrown into a cell, and died in prison. The political machine designed to secure absolute power collapsed entirely under the weight of its own unspeakable atrocity. In the years that follow, subsequent popes officially reverse the decisions of the Cadaver Synod. The trial is invalidated, restoring the honor of Formosus. According to historical accounts, his body washes ashore, is secretly buried by a monk, and later reinterred with full honors, defying the attempt to erase him from the earth. The institutions of power eventually hid the details of the Cadaver Synod. A trial that weaponized a corpse was too dangerous a precedent to leave in the open. The Cadaver Synod stands as a reminder of what happens when the pursuit of power moves past the point of physical death, ignoring the limits of law and dignity. Every throne casts a shadow, every empire leaves behind silence, and every civilization buries secrets it hopes the future will never uncover. But the past always waits, waiting for someone to open the forgotten archives. Until the next hidden mystery, welcome to the Tamas Archive.